Hello, my name is Nick and my life is a shit show. So I've been spending a lot of time on the internet recently. Twitter, YouTube, and all kinds of internet places. And I figured out that I have a little bit of a problem with social media. And don't get me wrong, I love social media and I think it's a great tool for businesses, for interactions with friends, and I think that the original intentions were extraordinary. But what it has become is so disappointing and disheartening because it's like people lose all sense of themselves and lose any ounce of respect for one another. And I think that that is a really, really terrible thing. And it's just, it needs to change. I think the anonymity behind these profiles that you can create is what draws people to want to attack people. And I don't think it's fair that you can make anyone's name your name and just say whatever you want without anyone actually knowing who really is behind these mean things. And it's not even that it's just lighthearted bullying. Not even that there can be lighthearted bullying. But recently, I've seen death threats, people just make fun of each other, and it's just ridiculous at this point. And one of the biggest examples is with Halsey. Recently she had to cancel a show because the venue was unequipped for the show that she has, and people started attacking her purely because she had to cancel a show. And I don't think people understand, one, that's completely out of her reach. She did everything she could, and it's ultimately her team. It's not her directly, yet people are attacking her exclusively. So it's not fair to be attacking people and saying that they don't care and they this, that, and the other thing, when they're people too. These celebrities that people tweet at all the time, and I don't think they understand that the people that they are tweeting, even if they don't respond, could be seeing that because they're actually people. They're not just someone that we watch on the TV or hear on the radio. They're legitimate human beings that breathe, have blood running through their bodies, and have feelings. Why is that so hard to understand? I also think social media is a big problem because it takes away from actual human interaction. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of human interaction that I am not 100% a fan of. But I think social media takes it to a place where you almost don't want to talk to anyone because it's made it so easy to just do everything on the internet. Because social media has evolved to this place where you don't need to actually go out and make friends. You don't need to go out and physically talk to people. You can tweet people. You can use Facebook Messenger to talk to people. You don't ever need to pick up a phone anymore and call someone. You don't ever need to go outside and find someone who has similar interests as you. It's ruining us as a society. The biggest problem I have specifically with Twitter is not a problem of Twitter itself, but rather the users. And that's a little thing called subtweeting. If you don't know what subtweeting is, that's when someone tweets something shady about you, but doesn't actually include your name. I think that that is one of the most bullshit things anyone could ever do. If you're gonna say something rude about me, you better say my name. If you don't have the balls to say who I am and say my name, then why are you talking? Sit down. Either you can own what you're gonna say or just don't say it. I also think a big problem with social media is that it takes people out of the moment. I think people want everyone that follows them to see what they're doing rather than the people actually enjoying what they're doing. So for instance, I was at Disneyland. I posted 3 Instagrams. I know that that's a minute amount of time that it took to post those 3 Instagrams, but that took away from time that I could be enjoying my vacation that was expensive. So, why do I feel compelled to do that? That's just the society that we live in. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash these social media platforms, However, I just think that as a culture, we've taken it a little too far, and we continue to push and push and take it farther. Like now there's apps that you can live broadcast. Like I think we need to maybe take a step back and realize that we don't always need a piece of technology in our hand. We don't always need to be doing this, and this. Like let's just take a moment and enjoy the birds chirping and the air whistling through the trees, because like this is what we got. We're creating so much, and it's getting to be a problem, and I think someone needs to realize maybe the world that we live in has gone a little too far, a little too quick. I know this is an unpopular opinion, and if you don't agree with it, I'm sorry. This is how I feel at this moment in the middle of the night. So like this video and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.